Top 7 Best Motherboard for Ryzen 5 5600X 2023. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Asus ROG STRIX X570i Gaming. Built on the 7 process with Zen 2 architecture, this motherboard really makes use of the MITx form factor than its competitors. The alloy chokes and the 8+2 power stages with ProCool Roman 2 connector. The AuraSync RGB lighting along with the RGB header and addressable Gen 2 header means you have plenty of options to light up the matte black PCB. For cooling, we have VRM and chipset heatsinks with an embedded heat pipe, as well as a separate heatsink for the M2 slot. You also get a Fordham fan included with the board, and its low noise and efficient performance has really made the X570i a favorite amongst gamers who don't like noisy components in their builds. Number 6. MSI MEG X570 Godlike. When they named this the X570 Godlike, they weren't kidding. Everything about this motherboard, from its beastly design to the features, shows that this board is here to stay. It has a 14+4+1 power phase design, and each MOSFET can handle currents up to 70 amp. You also get digital PWM and dual power connectors, but the real highlight for us is MSI Game Boost, which allows you to overclock your PC at just the touch of a button. Now, this motherboard may not be for beginners, but if you're an experienced gamer, then this will be the best thing ever. Even the cooling is worthy of the name. The Zero Frozer technology uses AI to control fan speeds according to the chipset's heat, turning off in low-load situations and making your gaming experience smoother. The extended heat pipe connects the MOS heatsink to the chipset, thus distributing the thermal load evenly. And you even get an M2 shield Frozer to keep your SSDs cool, along with 7 temperature sensors for 24/7 monitoring. All in all, the cooling system matches the power of this motherboard. Number 5. Asus ROG STRIX B550F Gaming Wi-Fi, the successor to the previous Gen B450. This motherboard has a lot of exciting updates. With an ATX form factor, this board has power stages with 12+2 Dr. MOS PWM, as well as a 6-layer PCB that provides high-level functionality without overheating, thanks to the ultra-fine alloy chokes. You wouldn't need to worry about overheating anyway, since the cooling system takes good care of that. Each M2 slot has its dedicated heatsink for your SSDs, and a large heatsink with thermal padding takes care of the rest. Additionally, you also get 6 4-pin fan headers that can output power up to 12 W. So if you use these, then overclocking won't damage your PC with the heat at all. The B550F also has 4 DIMM slots, which can host up to 128 GB of DDR4 memory, and XMP profiling can help you reach speeds up to the ultra-fast 5100 MHz. The redesigned memory profile Asus Optimum Roman 2 takes the spotlight here, since it has greatly managed to improve transfer speeds and latency issues that gamers may have faced with the older versions. Number 4. MSI MPG B550 Gaming Edge Wi-Fi. A simple black PCB with silver accents on the heatsinks to add some sophistication. This motherboard has a majority of the features that the more expensive B550 Gaming Carbon Wi-Fi has to offer, but at a lesser price. We see the 8-phase design that can handle 60 amps each, and the premium materials serve as proof of the quality and reliability. The 6-layer PCB with 2 Aus copper provides extra assurance, along with the Core Boost technology that can take your system to its maximum potential. We're also pretty satisfied with the cooling system in place. Along with extra fan headers, there's an extended heatsink design 7W/NK thermal and choke pads that aids in transferring heat to the heatsink. The M2 shield Frozer also protects your SSDs from throttling, allowing you to have an intense gaming experience. For memory, MSI has 4 DIMM slots that can support 128 GB of DDR4 memory, and the official QVS support means latency issues will be minimal. Even for storage, you have a lot of options. You get 2 M2 slots with the top slot operating under PCIe 4.0, as well as 6 SAT ports that support RAID 1 and 10. For expansion, there's a PCIe 4.0 x16 slot, PCIe 3.0 x16 slot, as well as 2 PCIe 3.0 zone slots, so you're covered. The rear-O panel has a plethora of features, including Wi-Fi 6, 2.5 Gbps LA and Realtek ALC 1200 HD audio codec, and an array of Type-A and Type-C USB ports. Number 3. Asus ROG X570 Crosshair Roman 8 formula. Currently, this is a cutting-edge motherboard on the market, and if you look at the overall performance of the Crosshair Roman 8, then this is an easy choice when picking out the best motherboard for Ryzen 5 5600X. It has a 16 power stages design that can take loads of up to 60 amp each, so rest assured this doesn't fall back in performance. The microfine alloy chokes and premium materials that are involved in the build add to the durability, and its overclocking abilities go through the roof. The cooling is customized according to the layout, and they've used the space pretty efficiently. You see 2 large heatsinks joined via a metal heat pipe for load distribution, as well as one over the chipset and the M2 slots. Although if you have plans to put your CPU under extreme conditions, then make sure you make use of the fan headers that Asus provides. Number 2. Asus M4 TUF Gaming X570 Plus Wi-Fi. We're getting an inexpensive board from the X570 series that still includes Wi-Fi and RGB lighting. Yes, please. Right off the bat, the motherboard integrates 12+2 Dr. MOS power stages, as well as a 6-layer PCB that will divert heat away from your components, allowing you to push your CPU without fear of overheating. It comes with an AMD A4 socket, so it's a great choice for your Ryzen 5 5600X, given its military-grade TUF materials and VRM capacities. For cooling purposes, this motherboard efficiently uses a number of heatsinks. You get one with a vast surface that is equipped with thermal pads to absorb heat, and there's also an active chipset heatsink fan guaranteed to deliver fast and quiet performance. Lastly, you also get a heatsink with the M2 slot for your SSD drives. With a dual-channel architecture, the X570 Plus supports 128 GB of DDR4 RAM, and you can overclock it to 5100 MHz with the help of XMP support. The motherboard also features dual M2 slots that both operate under PCIe 3.0 mode, PCIe 4.0 if you use 3rd gen. Along with this, you also get 8 SATA ports that has 6 GB/S transfer speed, pretty good result for a budget motherboard. And lastly, for expansion slots, we have 2 PCIe 4.0 x16 slots that support Crossfire X, in addition to 2 PCIe 4.0 zone slots. Number 1. MSI MAG B550 Tomahawk. If you're looking for some high-end features, but don't want to invest all your money in a single motherboard, then this could be the one for you. The motherboard has a 10+2+1 power design, designed to provide optimum performance. The 6-layer PCB is reinforced with 2Aus copper, making its durability and reliability claims much stronger. You also get a digital IC design with premium components, which means your PC will be able to withstand even the strongest overclocking. Called the Dual Rail Power System by MSI. You'll see it has a digital PWM controller, along with automatic calibration and necessary arrangements to maintain a steady voltage. To keep this turbo motherboard cool, you get a variety of cooling options. The board is extended heatsinks equipped with a 7W/MK that allowed the board to dissipate heat at a faster rate. The well-planned circuit design means you can overclock this without having to face any throttling issues, and if you still feel like you need to go the extra mile with cooling, there's a water pump header included, and the motherboard gives you full noise and flow control with its updated software. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best motherboard for Ryzen 5 5600 2023. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.